Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. It's time for morning inspiration and meditation. This morning, I breathe in and I breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Lord, I'm so grateful today, Father, for this is the day the Lord has made. You have allowed us to come into your presence. Hello, Shay. Hello, Miss Tiara. Thank you for joining me. You have allowed us to come into your presence this morning to worship you, to get into your quiet place that we can hear from you. Lord, we bring our minds, our thoughts, our innermost being into one place to hear from you. We give you an ear to hear, our hearts to receive, and our will to do your will, Father. This morning we just breathe. We breathe in and we breathe out. We breathe in and we breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. We worship you today, Lord. We thank you for another day to be able to breathe, to be in existence, for in you we live, we breathe, and we have our being, our existence in you. And we're just grateful, 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 grateful. We breathe in and we breathe out. We breathe in and we breathe out. We stretch our arms high above our heads, out to the sky, and we twist our wrists, rotating them inward, and then rotating them outward. And we stretch, stretch, stretch high, and we lower our arms to our waist, and we twist forward, hold it, and twist backwards, and hold it. We twist forward, and we hold it, and we twist backwards, and hold it. And we bring our arms down, and we do our shoulder rolls backward, back, back, back. And we roll our shoulders forward, loosening tension in our shoulders and in our neck and in our upper back. We rotate our heads to the left and up, to the right and down, to the left and up, to the right and down. We rotate our heads to the right, up, to the left and down, to the right, up, to the left and down. And we breathe in and we breathe out. We breathe in and we breathe out. Stretch and lift our heads with our chin to the sky. high to the sky. Hold it, and then we hold our chins down to our chest, down to our chest. Stretch our hips high with our chin to the sky. High, high, high. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then we hold our heads down with our chin to our chest. And we breathe in. And we breathe out. We breathe in. Out. Thank you for joining us, Miss B-Town. And Mimi. We breathe in. And we breathe out. We breathe in. And we breathe out. I'm going to read a scripture from Psalms 133 in the Passion Translation regarding the wonderful works of the Lord. As we come together in unity, a song to bring you higher by King David. How truly wonderful and delightful to see brothers and sisters living together in sweet unity. It's as precious as the sacred scented oil flowing from the head of the high priest Aaron, dripping down upon his head and running all the way down to the hem of his priestly robes. This heavenly harmony can be compared to the dew dripping down from the skies upon Mount Hermon, refreshing the mountain slopes of Israel. For from this realm of sweet harmony, God will release his eternal blessing, the promise of life forever. Thank you for that word. Thank you for the word this morning, Lord God. We give ear to hear. We give ear to hear. We breathe in and we breathe out. We breathe in and we breathe out. We do our shoulder rolls to the back. And our shoulder rolls to the front. Our shoulder rolls to the back. Shoulder rolls to the front. We turn our heads to the right over our shoulders and we stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch our necks. And we turn our head to the left of our shoulders and we stretch. And we hold it, stretching. We raise our hands high in the sky above our heads, stretching, reaching and stretching. And we twist our wrist. We rotate our wrist. And we lower our hands down. And we breathe in. And we breathe out. thank God for the air that we breathe in and we breathe out. We bless the Lord that He is the air that we breathe in and we breathe out. And we give ear to hear from God as we press into our quiet place to see what it is He would have for us to do today. What it is He would have us to encourage on today. What loving words would He have us to speak to someone on today? What phone call we need to make just to cheer someone up on today? Lord, we are your instruments, instruments of praise, instruments of love. We are your chosen vessels to do your will. And we breathe in, and we breathe out. Breathe in, and we breathe out. We are so grateful to God. We listen in His presence. We say our silent prayer to the Lord for our lives today, where it is He would have us to go. We give ear to hear from You today, Lord. We bless the Lord. I'll read the scripture, Psalm 18. This is the King James Version. It says, I will love Thee, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. My God, my strength in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from mine enemies. Here verses 1 through 3. Psalm 18, 1 through 3. Breathe in, breathe out. In, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Psalm 18, verse 6 reads, In my distress I called upon the Lord and cried unto my God. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears. In the verse 7, Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken because of his wrath. Out of our distress, when we call upon the Lord, he hears us. He begins to change the atmosphere around us in our distress. If we call upon him, he will answer. I'm so grateful that I can call upon him and he will answer. Trust in the Lord with all our might, and in all our ways acknowledge him. He will direct our path. So grateful, so grateful. Let's do one more stretch. Stretch your arms over your head. Stretch up, 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 up high. Rotate your wrist. Bring your arms back down. Rotate our heads to the right and back to the left. To the right and back to the left. Shoulder rolls back. Shoulder rolls forward. We bless the Lord this morning. I'm so grateful for this time of inspiration, words of encouragement, words of motivation. And thank you for our morning meditation, coming into his presence just to hear from him, that he would speak to us in our quiet place. And this does conclude our morning of inspiration and meditation. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. I pray that the word inspired you on today and it encouraged you to continue doing what you're doing and motivated you to move into a new place with God. I have a trivia question. I'm not going to have time to play the whole game of trivia today, but I have one question I want you to think about. And I may come back later and do um, an hour trivia later this afternoon, guys, because there's something I have to do this morning. But I want you to think about this group. And a lot of you may not know this group, but the years that they were active, the Mighty Clouds of Joy. If you know anything about the Mighty Clouds of Joy, give me a thumbs up. Sincerely, Nadia was in Miss B's live, thinking it was a silent stream. If you know anything about the Mighty Clouds of Joy, it's a gospel music quartet. Give me a thumbs up. If you don't know anything about them, you may want to go and try to search it out before we do our next gospel music trivia. Yes, please thumbs up, comment, and share. You may want to research the group commission. I'll bring some questions from there. And I know Yemi said that he doesn't do too much gospel music, but he knows Bible trivia. So I may do a mixture, y'all. Let's see, it's 10:20. I have a virtual women's conference tomorrow that I have to do. So I will be doing that at 11 o'clock tomorrow Central Standard Time. It will be via Zoom. So I need to get this in. I will probably go live again this afternoon at, I want to say, 1 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. which will be 11 o'clock on the West Coast with Pacific Standard Time, and 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If, if anybody else is doing a live, please let me know at that time. Nadia, welcome. I think I welcomed you, but if I didn't, welcome to the live. You have a live coming up tomorrow at 12. Is that correct? Just give me a thumbs up if you do. Okay, everyone, I'm going to be leaving, going out, and I'll be back. So I hope you're able to join me again at 1 o'clock for the trivia. 1 o'clock today. And I gave the times. Let me just put it in here. God bless you all. Thank you for coming to my live this morning for inspiration and meditation. I'll see you again next week with the morning inspiration and meditation. I'll see you over the weekend with other lives that will be going on. Have a blessed rest of your day. This is Lady C. I love you all with the love of Christ. God bless you.